position and greatly honored to work with veterans across the state. There are nearly 400,000 veterans in South Carolina. They reside in all 46 of our counties. They range in age from their 20s to over 100 years old. We recognize one who was 102 at the football game on Saturday here in Columbia. Some served in uniform for only a short time, and others for their entire adult lives, like First Sergeant King here. Each represents the best of our state, and each deserves admiration and respect for their service, their selflessness, and their sacrifice. Among these hundreds of thousands of veterans, we are incredibly fortunate to have a select few emerge as truly phenomenal servants to their fellow veterans and our states. The South Carolina Department of Veterans Affairs realized that we have both an opportunity and an obligation to highlight veterans who do so much for others. So for the past year, we have recognized some of these veterans through our weekly Veteran of the Week program. Each week, we take pride in highlighting a veteran who's nominated by his or her fellow citizens and then selected by a committee comprised of veteran service organizations and representatives from the Department of Veterans Affairs. The selection criteria for the Veteran of the Week includes how the veteran impacts the overall quality of life for the veteran community, how they overall impact the community itself, how they are advocating for other veterans, and an assessment of the veteran's overall leadership and service. These Veterans of the Week are then further winnowed down every quarter to identify a Veteran of the Quarter. And from this remarkable group, small group of talented veterans, the selection committee then identifies one veteran who most embodies these criteria as the South Carolina Veteran of the Year. So it's with that introduction, it is my distinct honor to recognize our inaugural South Carolina Veteran of the Year, First Sergeant Retired Alvin King. Alvin is a 20-year veteran of the United States Army. He served around the world with both conventional and special operations forces. And upon retirement from the uniformed service, he founded the Range for Hope Foundation, which focuses on facilitating outdoor activities as a positive outlet for active duty service members, combat and disabled veterans, and their dependents. The foundation's goal is to assist with overcoming the challenges associated with post-traumatic stress and other difficulties faced by veterans and their families. I would tell you, South Carolina is home to remarkable citizens from all walks of life. We are especially blessed to have veterans like Alvin King commit themselves to assisting others and thereby raise the quality of life for all through his efforts. Congratulations, First Sergeant King, and thank you for all you do for our great state and for our veteran community. And with that, I would be honored to present with you with, Dan, if you could bring that up here. Thanks. Super. Please hold that really, please. So, this is the Veteran of the Year certificate. We're honored to present this to you in recognition of the great services you provide South Carolina and the veteran community. There you are, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Hey, good morning, and thank you. I'd like to first say I'm honored and humbled by this announcement today. This is not why we do things. We serve with a servant heart, and so first and foremost, I'd like to thank God for the glory of being here. I served my country for 20 years. It was an honor, and in retirement, I decided to continue to serve and give back, not only to my fellow brothers and sisters in arms, but to their family members, as well as anybody connected to the military service. And so it was a no-brainer for me to just continue to give back and continue to serve, and I'm appreciative and humbled once again by this award, and I look forward to being the inaugural first ever State of South Carolina Veteran of the Year, and I look forward to seeing many more talented individuals come and be recognized.
Thank you. Very good. Well, with that, it's my great honor. You know, Governor McMaster is a huge advocate for veterans in the military in South Carolina, and it's a pleasure working with him. Sir, thank you again for taking the time today. So it's with great honor I be able to introduce the governor of this great state of South Carolina, Henry McMaster.
Thank you. Thank you, General and Sergeant. I'm sure everybody here knows that this is a very military state. We are referred to as the most military-friendly state in the country. We have over 400,000 veterans. We have over 63,000 retirees, veteran retirees living here, and more coming. Our military history goes way back to the beginning, and we understand the importance of it. And it is, if we didn't have veterans, that means we wouldn't have anybody in uniform. So we do honor our veterans, and we appreciate them very much, but I would like to remind everybody that what you see here and what we do and the way we are free to live and go where we want and prosper and go to school and all the things we do are the result of our freedom. And how did we purchase our freedom? With one way, it's with blood. That's how it happened. And so it is very important that we have a strong military for our national security, because without our national security, then we would not be the state we are today. So I thank the General for your service as well, Sergeant for yours as well, and we will continue to be a home. We want to do everything we can to honor and to help our veterans. And one last point, when men and women come out of the service, they are loaded with skills. Their talent has been discovered and built upon. And they are, I believe, those that wear the uniforms, the men and women in the military, as well as our first responders, law enforcement, they offer great stability to our society, but they also make great employees. And we also, in our technical college system, we have ample opportunity for those who want to go back to school and can do the same thing at the colleges and universities. But particularly in our technical college system today, there are opportunities abounding with the economic growth that we're experiencing. And so thank you very much for your service, and we thank all of those in the military for their service, those who are in uniform now, those that were, and we hope those that will be. Thank you. General?
Well, again, thank you all, and I'd be happy to take any questions you might have. Okay, thank you all for coming. Appreciate it, Alvin. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
All right. Come here, thank you.
You got all the pictures? You got all the pictures?
Slide on here. Sure.